Good morning, everyone. So, another Monday, and we're into November. As I was out this weekend, going to different shops and things like that, and seeing, Christmas stuff coming out, and it's like, oh, okay, yeah, it's not that far away. It's like 6 weeks away or something like that. Wow, this year is just cruising on by. So today I want to talk about how you can shift your thoughts, shift your concentration from, a circumstance that looks negative to something positive that you want to have happen, because it's your energy about that circumstance that is going to create more of what you're seeing. And if you're focused on the negative aspect of the circumstance, whether it's health or fitness or relationships or financial concerns, it's difficult when you're in the situation not to feel badly about it. But when you the more you concentrate, whatever you concentrate on, whatever your feeling is, the universe is going to give you more of that, because that's what it believes you want. um, that's just the way it works. It's the law of attraction. So in order to get more money, you have to feel good about the money you have and the situation, the circumstance. But how can I feel good about it when I have all these bills that I can't pay, or how can I feel good about my body when I'm overweight? How can I feel good about my love life when I don't have one, or when the person who I'm in a relationship with is disagreeable? And so how do you shift yourself from the negative aspects of the circumstance and see the positive, so that you can attract more positive into your life, right? And so obviously, if you've been listening to me for any length of time, you know that I'm following Abraham Hicks, and I'm reading books, and listening to the podcasts. And so what I'm going to talk today about is the focus wheel. It's one of the practical things that you can do to shift from that negative outlook or negative impression of your circumstance, shift it to a more positive, so that you can attract more positive, and you can see the things that you really want to have happen come to fruition. And they come fairly quickly. And obviously, the more you can shift your mind, the faster your outcome is going to come into your life. Okay, so what you do is you draw two circles on a page, a small circle and then a bigger one around it, right? And in the small circle, you're going to put, whatever the statement is that you want to change, whatever the situation is that you don't particularly like, that you want to have corrected, right? And then you kind of focus on that, but you focus on it in a way that opens up the possibility of the change that you want. So I'm fat, but I want to be slim. I am poor, but I want to feel, I want to be um, profitable. I want to be rich. I am lonely, but I want to have a wonderful, happy life with my the woman or the man of my dreams. So you put the situation that you're facing that you want to change, and then you also put the change that you're looking to have happen. This is how I see my circumstance now, and this is how I want to see it in the future. And then, so that's in the middle, and you focus on that, and then you start to think about positive things that you can focus on that will shift that. And so, what happens a lot of times is people go, so I'm poor, but I want to be rich. And so they go, okay, so I'm going to, the thing that I'm going to put on my focus wheel, I'm going to focus on, I am a millionaire. Well, that kind of throws you off the wheel because you can't believe that. So you have to continuously look for thoughts that relate or that are believable to you. So I can't pay my bills, but I have extra time in which I could find some way of, earning more money. That's something that you could believe in. I am, overweight, but you have to kind of be fairly careful. It's like if you say, I'm overweight, but I can be thin, that doesn't match, because what that does is bring into your consciousness the fact that you're not thin. So instead you go, okay, so it will be so much fun to get on the scale when I've lost 5 pounds, or when I've lost 2 pounds even. It's going to be exciting for me to get on the scale and see that I've lost some weight. Now, that's something that you can believe in, right? It's going to be wonderful to buy new clothes because my old clothes are getting baggy. That's again something that you can believe in, and it leads towards your new healthy and I feel I want my body to feel healthy, and so for instance, I want my joints to not hurt anymore. Well, if that statement just brings into consciousness the fact that your joints hurt, but the statement, I know that my body responds to my thoughts and beliefs. Now, that's a statement that you can believe. Your body does respond to however you think and feel. So as I add more positive thoughts to my focus wheel, my body naturally will start to respond to that. I'm feeling unhealthy, but I can, spend 5 minutes outside walking and enjoying nature and getting, vitamin D and feeling the sunshine, and that will make me feel better. And that's a statement you can put down. And so you keep making statements that are believable and that are shifting you towards the result that you're looking for. You can make the statement like, it doesn't have to all happen immediately. My financial situation doesn't have to shift immediately, but I could, by the end of the month, have earned an extra $50 or $100. Um, my um, my love life doesn't have to be fantastic tomorrow, but I could get myself out into situations where I am meeting new people and might meet some people who I think would be some people that I want to hang around with. Um, so you just kind of ease yourself into the understanding that you have the capability, that the possibility exists for you to shift your circumstance and keep adding ideas that correspond to what you believe and what you already know. Um, if you're starting a new business, you know, if you put down a statement, you know, I can, by the end of the year, I can be earning $100,000 in my new business. That might be something that is difficult for you to believe. But if you put down the statement, I know people who are in this business who have in a year created an income of $100,000 for themselves. So that's believable. And so what it instills in your mind, of course, is that the possibility is believable. Um, so just find the things that you believe in that relate to your circumstance that help you to understand that it's something that you can overcome. Um, if you and you'll feel it if you make a statement that doesn't quite stick, that's a little out of the realm of believability for you, then there's no point in putting it out, because it's like, okay, so I can be thin because my parents were thin. Well, all that does is bring out the comparison of you to your parents kind of thing, and sort of exemplifies where you are right now. But if you make the statement, it's possible for me to now and again through the day resist the compulsion to eat something, a snack. That's something that's believable. That it's possible when you get the craving to eat a snack, for you to just say, okay, you know what, I'm just going to wait 5 minutes and postpone my enjoyment of that snack. And you'll find that 5 minutes later you'll have forgotten about it and you'll be doing something else, and that's shifted you towards your goal, right? So you have to find things that, obviously, again, that you can believe in, that you can put on your wheel. And as you focus on those things that are believable and you hold those in your mind, so if you find your first statement of whatever it is, I feel poor, or I can't pay my bills, and I want to feel prosperous. And then, so the first thing that you put on your wheel is, I believe that I can find a way to earn some extra money by, selling some things on eBay or, Craigslist or something like that. And you focus on that. That's your step. That's your first step towards achieving your goal. And then as you focus on that for, in Abraham's words, at least 17 seconds, a new thought will come to you that expands on that thought. So the next thought that you put down on your wheel is just that little step further. I believe that my thoughts create opportunities for me to earn money. My positive thoughts are opening doors for me to expand my income. That's your next thought. And then as you focus on that for 17 seconds or more, your next thought will come up. I know people who have businesses or who are working in businesses that may need help. It's Christmas time, and I could take a part-time job, work a couple hours a week, make some money, and help with my financial situation. So you see how it goes. It kind of expands, and as you put your thoughts around the wheel, you start at 12 o'clock and go 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, you put more and more thoughts, and you focus on those, and the next thought comes up, and you'll build your wheel around, and at the end of building your wheel, you will have shifted from your focus on not having enough money to how you can create more money. And one of the games that Abraham Hicks, I guess Esther was playing with some of the people. What they all did was they wrote down all of their expenses for the month. Okay, so from largest to smallest. Okay, so on a page in a column, you write down, my rent or my house payment, and then my car payment, and then the insurance payment, and then whatever your next payments are. Write down all the ones that you are obligated to pay, and then whatever your smallest payment is, try to double that payment, and or eliminate that payment. Just pay a little bit more than your obligation to it, so that you reduce the amount, and watch how quickly the number of payments that you have start to disappear, because you are just putting just a little bit. And of course, as you add money to the things, what that does is subconsciously it shows you that you are earning more, that you are in a better financial situation, and that will attract better financial situation for you. And all of a sudden you'll see that, hey, I've only got 3 payments this month, and I can add an extra $100 to my mortgage payment and pay down the mortgage faster. Or I can you get the idea. You're reducing the amount of payments that you have, so that you have more money, and you can put money into your retirement fund or a play fund, where you're going to use it to buy something special for yourself. Okay, so try that color wheel, and if you have questions about how it works, or what statements you can make that are positive, please shoot me a comment on this post, and we'll sit down together and we'll see if we can figure something out that works for you. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope that you all have a fantastic week, and I'll talk to you next Monday, 6:45.